I don't know why she's there. I'm not invested. I'm not looking forward to her doing anything next season. I don't get it. I don't get it. Can we talk about Jessey and Cheri?
Oh, that's next.
Perfect, because that's what I was pissed about. What happened?
Just fell off after episode 3.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Like, he literally, those 3 people made this season for me.
We wanted to step it through by relationships, right?
I was thinking by arc.
Or arc.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's kind of focused on relationships.
I guess, yeah, it's reality TV.
The drama is on the relationships.
Life is on the relationships between people.
First relationship is Kim and Kevin.
Oh, Lord.
Well, for one, I'm pissed. So it was like this whole build up, and then Kim just
blue balled.
Every step of the way, just leading him on, and at the end, nope, I don't want to be with you.
At the end, she went crazy.
Yeah, I don't know
she
what.
She went nuts.
You mean the gaslighting?
Yeah, the gaslighting at the end.
But why? Why does she have to do that? Why?
Why are you guys looking at me?
I'm trying to figure it out. Maybe you have answers that I'm not seeing.
Hurt people hurt people.
Huh?
What do you mean hurt people hurt people? Huh?
She's like, I trust you, but I don't trust you.
No. In the room, he asked, do you trust me now? And she said no.
Mm-hmm.
And then outside, I think she realized how crazy she sounded because she made him take the test.
Yes.
Saying, I'm gonna trust you if you take this test. So she tried to backtrack. It wasn't that she was like not making sense. It made complete sense to me.
But why was she backtracking?
Because she realized how psycho she looked. It's a defense mechanism, right? He got aggressive, rightfully so. And she was like, yo, I'm chill. I'm not psycho, you psycho. Why are you looking psycho?
She should understand why he's mad.
Yeah, why is she getting mad?
Why?
He's rightfully mad.
Well, listen, why are you screaming at me? I'm on the same side as you. She pissed me off too. Why are you screaming at me?
I don't know.
Why are you screaming at me? Because I'm Viet?
No,
that's racist.
It sounds
because I'm a girl?
That's
sexist.
It sounds like you are trying to justify what she's doing.
No, I'm not justifying it. I'm saying I understand it. I'm not saying it's okay.
How do you understand that? I don't understand.
The lie detector test was shitty, but okay, whatever. I understand it. I don't agree with it. But at the end, she just went psycho.
She was in deeper than she thought she would be. I don't think she expected him to pass the test.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, I agree with that.
Right. And then when he passed, she's like, oh shit, he's like for real. I thought we were just playing around. So this was when she was like trying to like downplay what it was.
Okay.
So she actually didn't want to be with him.
She said no during the test.
I know, but this whole time it seemed like she did.
Yeah.
Right.
Why is she flirting around then?
Some girls are.
I hate that.
Sure. But like, right, but like, what are you asking me? I'm so confused.
Okay.
Like, I'm not on her side. Why are you so aggro? Like, I'm sleepy too. She's clearly not over her ex. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt and say that maybe she was open to getting over him and therefore she's open to exploring a relationship with Kevin. But honestly, I was done with her after she stood him up on the date. Because why would you say yes if you're not going to show up?
Yeah.
And then if you're not going to show up, let a brother know so he don't spend money on a personal chef and then looking like a fool when you don't show up. Like the chef looks so f***ing awkward.
You might as well have a dinner with the chef.
Literally. Like, and I'm sure he still had to pay the chef.
Yeah. It was like an hour.
It was, I think that's so rude.
It's so rude.
Like, it's so rude. It's so disrespectful. Like, I don't care what the you're going through. Like, other people's time just as important as your time. Like, that is so, so, so rude. And I don't know what is wrong with Kevin because she stood him up and like if it was me, I was like, it's over. Like,
yes, he really likes her.
Well, he looks like a thirsty hoe bag, okay? So that's his problem, okay? Everything else he did right. I hate people who lead people on. That's really it. When she said, I want you to take a lie detector test, right? I figured, okay, so maybe she's just like really scarred from her last relationship. Wow, like it's super dramatic, but like, okay, if he just like did it once, maybe like it's like a one-time thing, she'll get over it, and then like they can like, you know, take a step forward into a serious relationship. As soon as she said no, I was like, the f***? So you knew the whole time? Like, why put him through that? Why not just tell him, like, I don't see it?
Or it had to take until the lie detector test for her to figure it out.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I mean, I don't believe it either, but I feel like that's how she's gonna justify it.
Yeah, but like if that's how you're gonna justify it, you should have at least said yes. Like when the lie detector guy, I loved him. He didn't give two shits.
Straight to business.
Straight to business.
He
Like,
probably saw everything since 1980.
Yes.
Any single variation of those stupid jokes or whatever.
and those stupid
Like before they even came in, he's basically like, "Oh, this is Dumb and Dumber."
right. Like
You don't need a detector test.
It's like you don't need a detector test to know if this relationship is working.
It was hilarious. Like, I loved him. If she really had the intention of giving it a fair shot, I feel like she should have at least lied on her detector test instead. Like, when he asked her, like something along the lines of, like, do you intend to, like, date me or whatever the question was, she should have at least said yes. And then the guy, like, oh no, that's a lie. I feel like that would have been better.
I feel like that would have been a little better.
Right, because at least she's like, no, at least low key, like, maybe she's lying to herself, and then she didn't realize she's, like, not completely there yet, but maybe I could get there one day. Maybe I'm still not over my ex, but one day I can get over it, and, like, I'm open to it. No, she bitch straight up said no, so you knew! You didn't want to date him! What the fuck is this?
Maybe she's just wishy-washy. She could also be afraid of commitment, which seems like an issue for her.
No, that's fair, but the thing is, like, I feel like, get over it. Anybody who's been in a relationship will get hurt. That there's only, like, you're either gonna break up or you're gonna get married. So if you're not married, you're gonna get hurt. So get over it. Like, if you, like, I think it's so much worse when you've been hurt and then, like, oh, she's been so hurt. So why are you doing it again to someone else? Like, if you know how bad it feels, why are you doing it to, like,
Right.
No.
Not about it.
No, I really want to like her too, right? Because she's attractive and she's Vietnamese, and I'm part Vietnamese. I really wanted to like her. I can't.
She seems okay as a person outside of that. I don't know why this particular thing is...
No, this was the second red flag for me. She's just disrespectful. I did not last season, like the penis pump thing.
Oh, the penis pump, right.
She's just a little rude.
Yeah.
She's just a little rude. And, like, I'm not saying that she's not a likable person, because she totally is. She seems like a lot of fun. Like, if I met her in real life, assuming she wasn't rich and, like, whatever, under normal like, if she was normal, like, I would totally be friends with her. But she'd be that friend, I'd be like, nah, girl, like, what the are you doing with your life? Like I'd be Kelly over here, like, you can't do that. Like, you can't.
Okay, I will get into it later, but I feel like all their friendships are very superficial.
Yeah.
Seems like just, hey, we're all rich, we should get along.
It seems like that's the only thing that we're all rich and Asian.
Them, yeah.
I really shipped them too. That's sad.
No, it was BS.
Damn, Kevin should have went with Yasmin.
Yeah.
That was a good...
She was pretty.
She was hitting on
She
him.
was pretty. That was, like, another thing with Kim where I thought, like, oh, she's actually into him.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, like, because, like, there's, like, a... Like, I can relate to the, like, oh, I'm not over my ex, but, like, I'm into this new guy, and there's, like, this internal struggle, right? But no, now looking back, it's just like, oh, I don't want to play with this Barbie, but I don't want you to play with my Barbie either. So
maybe she just likes the chase or something. I don't know.
No, maybe she just likes... Some girls just like the drama. Some girls just like the attention.
Yeah.
I empathize. I empathize with, like anyone going through a breakup can empathize with what she's going through in terms of not getting over her boyfriend, right? But that's no excuse to treat other people like crap.
Yeah, how are you gonna say, oh yeah, stop flirting with my man?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like, mixed signals much?
And then she's like, oh, I'm just kidding. And
Yeah,
like,
right.
Stupid ass. Why would you even say it?
Yeah, right.
No, it's tough though.
Back off. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're ugly as hell. No offense, though.
I thought Kevin did really well with the trip, the Solvay trip.
Yeah.
I thought Kevin did the trip because she couldn't leave. It's like she didn't show up to the first date. Now I'm gonna make sure she can't leave the second one.
Yeah.
You know?
Bring her to the middle of nowhere.
No, he picked her up from her place, so she had to come down.
Next relationship is Kevin and Kane.
Jesus. There's some weird vibes. I don't know about them too. It's like Kane is, I think you mentioned this, like jealous in a way that Kevin's giving all this attention to Kim. And he's trying to deliberately sabotage it in his
I did not say deliberately sabotage.
Oh no, I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
I felt like he was deliberately sabotaging that whatever was going on with Kevin and Kim. And in some ways, I felt like he he should have succeeded because it would have ended this whole thing right there.
But the irony is, he was looking out for the wrong friend.
Yeah, he was looking out for the wrong friend.
Yeah.
I feel like it's hard to talk about Kane without talking about everything else in the season. But specifically for this case, I think he should have talked to Kevin first.
That's what I was going to say. So I understood why he did what he did.
I still don't understand.
I don't understand it.
I assume his intentions are good. And if I was him and I was in that situation where I, like, assuming everything was true, assuming he slept with somebody a week before he went on that date with Kim, as a friend of both parties, I would honestly want to warn Kim too. But I would have done what you did. I would have gone to Kevin first and be like, hey man, what the is this?
What the hell were you doing?
And then at that point, I would assume Kevin would tell me / Kane, like, hey, like, no, I'm serious about this girl, like, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what he's going to tell me, right? And then based on that conversation, if I believe him, I'll leave it alone. If I don't believe him, or if I do believe him and I just for the conscious of my own, whatever, I'll tell him, like, hey, that's fine, but, like, I just want to let you know, like, I want to tell Kim as her friend.
As her friend,
right,
exactly.
Right, but I'm coming to you first as your friend.
Right.
So I feel like that would have been the more respectful way to approach it.
Also the timing. It doesn't make any sense.
It just, like, it ties into the whole season with him being kind of, like, stirring shit up.
Well, okay, so then
I don't know if he's doing it with bad intentions or
Right.
he's just like
right.
he naturally just wants to gossip and
Right.
maybe he doesn't think about the consequences. Yeah, the timeline was never clear.
It's like
Right.
a few weeks versus a week is very different.
If it's a week before the date, then I think they would have already set up for the date.
Right.
Right?
Well, if he's both of their friends, he should treat them equally, not just for Kim.
I disagree with that. If I think one friend is doing wrong to the other friend, I would pick a side.
Okay, but he should have got his facts straight.
He might have thought he got all the facts right. He was there that night. He saw him leave with the girl. Maybe Kane told them they had sex, so he was just like, oh, that's good enough for me. Not everybody is an analytical type like you guys. You guys gather all the information. Not saying that it's right, but I'm saying that doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, he was scheming. He could have just been dumb.
The next relationship is between Kane, Christine, and Anna. Who do you think is right? Because after watching it, I'm still not convinced whether Anna's telling the truth or Christine's telling the truth.
So, you go.
I'm on Anna's side, but go ahead.
If you guys watched season 1 review, Anna was one of my favorite characters. I was Team Anna all the way. Christine was my least favorite character last season. This season, I felt like maybe either she really stepped up her acting game, really stepped up the fakeness or whatever, and I'm a little gullible. I was like, shit, like maybe she's not so bad this time around. Like,
No, she's bad.
No, let me finish. So there are bits and pieces where I'm like, okay, old Christina's still here, right? And like the thing with the dry vagina. I thought she was gonna really give it to Anna, right?
Yeah.
She was gonna
give it to Anna, and then she was like, "Oh, but then I saved it for me instead." I was like, "Okay." So maybe it's like, oh, like you bought it for Anna, and then like maybe it's one of those things where like, oh, maybe you grew and you realized like, hey, this is not the most polite thing. Like here, this is for your dry ass vagina. Like maybe you like took a second thought and realized that was rude and like didn't do it. So I was like, okay, maybe that's progress. Maybe that's growth. Some of it definitely came off fake to me, but I think it was less Christine getting better at acting and more Anna being more aggressive that kind of made me sympathize with Christine a little more. Anna came off a little too aggressive when Christine didn't openly provoke her like she did season 1. And like maybe it's a very manipulative, calculative move to portray herself in a better light this season.
I agree with you that Anna was a little aggressive this season, but at the same time, I just can't believe why she would claim to like end Christine. Like what is the point of that?
Sometimes a bitch is annoying. Sometimes you say shit. Like, I can totally see Anna saying something like that if, like, it was, like, a casual set. Like, I say shit I don't mean all the time. Like, do I really think Anna's gonna go out of her way to end Christine? No. But, like, if you're, like, in a party setting with friends and you're drinking and you're just talking shit, like, yeah, I really fucking hate this bitch. I'd cut her. You know how many times I said I'll cut a bitch? You think I'd actually cut somebody? No.
Okay.
I did not feel sorry for Christine. The old Christine is still here. Anna is right. I don't think she was too aggressive. She was just fine. I think she was just done with the way Christine was handling herself and trying to ruin her reputation and trying to make it seem like she was worth the time for Anna. So it's like trying to rope her into this drama that she doesn't even want to be in. She can see that Christine is just being fake.
Yeah.
You know, she's just putting up this show to show other people that she's reformed in some way. She's fully justified in being this aggressive. And she did, after she found out that it was Kane who was spreading everything, that she lined up.
See, I did not understand. No, that made me confused.
Why does that make you confused? From Anna's point of view, it was like everyone's talking about this behind her back and making her seem bad. And she thought Christine was the person who did it.
Right.
And the only reason she lightened up Anna was because she found out that it was Kane. She only told Kane. Christine only told Kane. And then Kane told everyone else. He did the most damage. He's the one ruining her reputation.
No, I don't agree with that.
Why? Why?
Because if I was Anna and I never said anything like that.
Okay.
Who is the source? Kane would have had nothing to spread if Christine didn't make shit up. Christine would be number one on my shit list. I would kill you first, and then I'd kill Kane. Why would I work with you, the problem, to kill the second problem?
Yeah, I don't know.
That does not make sense.
It almost feels like Anna did say something like that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And that
yes,
Christine spoke somewhere of truth.
Yep.
Anna is just mad at
that it was spread
for spreading it.
I don't think she meant it, but I think she did say something along those lines.
So I think we're on the same page. If you're saying what you think Anna's saying, Anna didn't mean it, then she has no beef with Christine or that big of a beef with Christine.
Right, but that makes Christine look like the victim because Christine's telling the truth.
Yeah, she's telling
and Anna is the aggressor, even though she
was
sure. But I'm saying that
you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying before she knew that Kane was involved in all of this, Anna, I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think Anna was justifiably aggressive towards Christine because I'm sure Anna did not mean the words that she said in a very serious manner. But then somehow it got overblown into this big drama.
Don't you think Anna, instead of being aggressive, she could have admitted it? She's like, oh, I did say something like that, but like I didn't mean it seriously.
Yeah, I was just like, it's not a secret. We don't like each other. I was just shit talking with my friends.
I was shit talking, and I didn't expect this to be blown to this proportion.
Yeah,
and it's like she could have been rightfully mad at Christine
for spreading it.
Be like, oh, like why would you spread it around?
And then Christine would have been like, no.
Christine would have been like, no, I only told
one
Kane.
person. Yeah.
And then Anna would be like, okay, now I'm mad at Kane.
Yeah.
If Anna didn't actually say it, I don't understand why she would suddenly be angry at Kane. Shouldn't she be focused on who said this to Christine in the first place? It seems like it's Jamie, based on conversation.
No.
Right?
To me, it sounded like Jamie told an editor.
Some magazine reporter.
Magazine editor.
Who then told Christine.
Right.
Christine has a source, but I don't know why Anna is not worried about the source.
Because it's true. Because she did say it.
And it's true, she did say it, but shouldn't she go to whoever spread it in the first place and how it got to Christine? But maybe she knows Jamie said it, and she loves Jamie to death, so she doesn't care.
Right.
And she's just like, oh, I'm not going to hurt Jamie, so I'm going to redirect this anger
at Kane.
To Christine first.
And then Kane.
And then Kane, which I think is shitty.
Right.
Even if Jamie said something and she knew that Jamie said something to Christine, right?
Right.
I don't know if Christine twisted those words.
She probably did.
She probably did. And that's why Anna's angry. Okay. Because she knows that Christine would do that kind of thing.
But that's
based on her past history.
But why would
Jamie would not be twisting her words.
But why not get mad at Jamie?
Because Jamie would not twist her words
again. Well, why did Jamie say anything at all?
Why did Jamie say anything?
And why aren't you mad at Jamie?
Maybe she just said it on the, like, just casually. It wasn't just like...
No, but Jamie didn't tell Christine. Jamie told editor.
An editor.
Sure. But Jamie cannot control what the editor...
No, but Jamie can control her own mouth.
Why would Jamie say this to an editor?
Why is she mad at Kane for telling a bunch of people, but she's not mad at Jamie?
I don't know what happened between whatever, if it was Jamie or not, but Jamie between the editor. I don't know what the conversation was, but it is a game of telephone.
Right.
One person says one thing, and it might be in passing, and it might have been like, she was saying something.
But given Anna's personality, why the was my name in your mouth at all? Given her personality, if she is this...
People talk. What else do you want to say?
That's what I'm saying. So why are you mad that Kane talked and not Jamie? Because you like Jamie. Like, I think that's hypocritical. Why are you going after Kane, the fifth person in line?
She knows that Jamie's not gonna be like that. She's not gonna twist the words that Anna's gonna say.
But Jamie's literally giving ammo.
What is Jamie doing that is different from Kane? Maybe just...
I think it's the intention. Okay, but...
The intention is gossip.
I know that, but I'm just saying that it wasn't Jamie spreading everything to everyone else.
Okay.
She's the source.
Okay.
But you're assuming that what Jamie did was true. That's what I'm saying. Everything was from...
Okay.
Everything we know is from Christine.
But it seems like you're biased towards Anna. You're not like thinking about other possibilities.
No, I am thinking about the other possibilities. I'm just saying that...
Why are you stuck on saying that Anna's all like...
No, I'm
right?
saying that when they met, I can understand why Anna was mad at Christine. Because obviously Christine, she knows Christine does these kind of things.
Right.
And Jamie is not that type of person.
How do you know?
What? Why would Anna hang out with someone that's just like Christine?
That's what
I'm saying.
No. I'm not saying Jamie is like Christine. I'm saying Jamie's like Kane. She did the same thing that Kane did. She gossiped.
She gossiped, sure, but not to the extent that Kane did.
Even if Jamie's not involved,
okay,
why would she redirect
her anger
to Kane?
She might just be going one down the line, the opposite way of the way.
Right, and that's what's hypocritical.
You're saying
that's what's hypocritical.
You're saying going through Kane first,
yeah,
finishing Kane, finishing Christine, going to the magazine editor, and then back to Jamie.
No, you would go straight.
You would
go
straight to Jamie, but maybe she's going the other way back.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Why not?
Because
why would that make any sense?
Because if 5 people go to jail for something, does the person that does the least amount of crime stay the longest? They're not supposed to. G and I think the same thing. I think based on this conversation, we think a party probably happened, a girls' night, whatever. Anna said some shit. She was just shit talking. She didn't mean anything. Yep. Okay. Jamie was there. Jamie told this editor just to gossip. I don't think Jamie had any bad intentions. I think it was just gossiping. Right. This editor probably was like, oh shit, like I'm friends with Christine. Maybe I should tell her. Maybe I shouldn't. Like maybe she's actually concerned. Maybe she's not. Maybe she just wants to gossip too. The editor tells Christine. Christine might be like, there's two folds, okay? One side could be like, oh, clutching my pearls, like Anna's gonna kill me. Not likely. And the other side's like, this is something I could use against Anna. Oh, I can look more like the victim and people can like me more from season 1, which is what I think.
Which is what I think as well.
Right. So either way, I will clutch my pearls and play the victim, okay? And then Christine, so this is where it gets tricky, right? This is where it gets tricky. If Christina's really smart,
she would.
This is diabolical.
She would tell Kane.
She would know to tell Kane.
That's what I was thinking.
There is something else that gave me indication that maybe she is a little genuine, and that is when she was mourning her mom's death. Kane gave her earrings with her mom's initials, and to me, that's something that's like a very personal friend type of gift. So if I was more open-minded to Christine changing and being a better person, I would think she really did trust Kane as a friend based on that level of present, right?
No, I don't know about that. Because Kane did say something like, oh, I'm not sure if the initials are right.
So from Kane's side, it might not have been like, we're that close. But from someone receiving it, if I think she's really changed and she's somehow a great person now, right? And I never thought that Christine was a bad person. I just thought she was shallow and vain, right?
Right.
She might have been like, wow, like this person really cares about me. Like they went out of their way to like get me something that would have sentimental value to me on a day that like I'm feeling really sad. So like maybe I do trust this person. So either way, it's looking good for Christine. Whether she is calculative or genuinely thinks that Kane is her friend, for me, there is support for both. So then after that happens, Kane spreads it to everybody, right? And then Kane and Kim go to Anna, and then Anna gets pissed. And then Kane is like, okay, Anna's scary. I'm gonna take Anna's side because I don't want to get cut, right? Because she could cut a bitch. Like, and then, so he's like, okay, I'm Team Anna now. I'm Team Anna. And then he goes back to Christine and is like, I think you lying because Anna said this. And then I think Kane was shook from his conversation with Christine. Because Christine was just like, okay, well, once again, I'm playing the victim. I don't know if this is real or not, but she was able to kind of give a source. Because I saw his face go like, oh shit.
Kane's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I saw that on his face. And if I didn't see that, he would have been like, I have no idea who the you're talking about. I don't know any editor. Like that, it would have been done. Like you're making this up. I don't know what editor you're talking about. He didn't say that. So I believe that he at least understood who Christine was talking about. If she's willing to put a name or an identity, like there's some truth to it, okay?
Kane could easily reach out to this
right, and find out.
With his personality.
Right. At the end of the day, I think it makes Anna look bad that she is saying, I hate Christine or I hate Dane because they're spreading the gossip about me when she's not looking at her side of the camp. Because where did that come from? Unless Christine pulled it out of thin air. Somebody from her side of the camp said something to somebody.
Okay.
And that's what I don't like.
Okay. So
and and it seems deliberate that she's like, oh, let's not focus on my side of the camp. Let's go after Kane!
Christine, the way she speaks is so annoying sometimes. Even when Anna's mad at her, she's like so... I don't know how to explain it, but it just made her madder. The way she took it.
No, I know.
And I felt like that escalated
How
the
is
situation.
Christine supposed to take it? It's just like she comes in and Anna starts attacking like right away.
Yeah, but I felt like Anna thought like she's just sitting there, you know, acting the victim, not knowing what's going on.
And she probably did.
Yeah, and then
she probably
that's
did.
why it got her madder and madder.
I agree with you for the most part.
Me.
Yeah, for the most part.
Comment below if you agree with me or Jay. And also, please don't flame me. I understand that Christina's still annoying. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to kick somebody when they're not fighting back. That's just me.
Okay, next one is a lighter one. Kane and Dorothy.
Oh my god, you think that's lighter?
How's that lighter?
How's that lighter?
Because it's just like, what the hell is going on?
Let me tell you who my least favorite character of character? Is it a character? It's not a character. Let me tell you who my least favorite person from this season is.
Before you get there, I think some of us can agree that Kane could be a little annoying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see
right?
that.
Regardless of what you think of Dorothy and what I think of Dorothy, and that, you know, we both find her to be a little annoying.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know you thought that.
What do you mean? We were watching the show together.
I wasn't paying attention to your ass.
Okay. Regardless of that, we can agree that Kane can be a little annoying.
Sure.
So, with that said, their whole situation was that it seemed like Kane wanted to get close to Dorothy. Dorothy didn't want anything to do with his shit. And I don't know why Jamie decided to try to get them together. And
that seemed really out of character for Jamie, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dorothy's just like, well, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah.
Dorothy said some stuff about Kane, some things about at the gym. And like
started like an Instagram war with her best friend.
Yeah, started an Instagram war. Kane saying like, "Oh, I thought this was a private gym." It's like, why are you letting these people in and file a complaint? Who knows if there's any truth to that? But that's the situation. What do you think? Who do you think is actually like? Is there some truth to what Dorothy said?
100%.
What do you think about Dorothy's character?
I don't like her. That whole lunch thing where they were together and they were hashing things from 4 years ago. I still don't know what the happened 4 years ago. So I can't pick a side between the beef with Kane and Dorothy. I can't pick a side. It did kind of feel like Kane was open to being her friend and she was obviously not open to being his friend, right? Yeah. And maybe rightfully so if there was beef with her best friend. Uh-huh. But what I didn't like about her didn't really have a lot to do with Kane. Even the scenes that she had without Kane, I'm like, why are you here? Like, I'm sorry, like, did we just need another rich bitch? Like, you add no value. I don't know what your personality is other than mean. Like, you're not relatable. I don't like you. Like I might be going in too hard on her because it's her first season and we don't have as much development as we do with the other the other people. So like I don't know that much about her, but that's kind of the problem, right? Like I'm not invested in her storyline. I don't know what her storyline is. Every single person in the show, I feel like, have redeeming qualities, right? Like Christine, fake, but I think she's a good mom-ish. I mean, from what I can see, she loves her kid. From what I can see, she at least loves her kid. From what I can see, she cares about family. She wants to win. She wants to win, right? She might be calculative, but I respect that. Like you have to be smart to be calculative. Like she has redeeming qualities, right? Kim played with Kevin's heart, blah blah blah, like disrespectful, rude, whatever. But I can relate to her in that like she's gotten her heart broken. I can kind of understand where she's coming from. Kelly, terrible taste in guys. We've all been there. I can relate to something about every single other person. Dorothy, she got money. Like, her dad got money. That's it.
She's very one-dimensional.
She's very one-dimensional, but it's not even like the Captain America type of one-dimensional. It's like the Regina George type of one-dimensional, and I don't like that. Like, she just doesn't seem very kind.
She seems like she looks down on people.
She's very much like a very like you can't sit with us, and I don't want to sit with you anyways.
Yes.
Like everything that comes out of her mouth, like it's kind of like, I'm better than you.
It's always got something to say.
No, and like honestly, like maybe my dad's not a billionaire. Maybe you are better than me, but there are people who are rich who don't talk like that. Like I don't like people like that. Like there was nothing. I don't think she didn't say anything nice.
But I feel like there are a lot of characters this season that had nothing to do with the storyline.
Oh, one of my favorite characters had nothing to do with the storyline. I loved him. Mimi and Don. Yeah, I love Don.
What did they add to the storyline?
Humor.
They're just like there.
Like every 2 seconds, this is shit. This is shit. I loved him. It felt good to watch them. Like, I liked them. Like, they were cute.
Okay.
Like, her, every 2 seconds, it's like, I'm better than you. I'm better than you. My fart don't stink. Like, I don't know what she's famous for, right? Because Kane said something like, oh, she stopped talking to people when she became famous. So I'm sorry if she's really famous and she got fans, right? Don't come for me. But your queen, if she's anybody's queen, she's a little snobby.
I'm confused why Kane wants to be her friend at all.
Oh, like, Kane?
That's weird.
Kane, maybe?
Kane wants everyone to like him.
A little bit. So she's friends with Christine and Jamie, right? I don't even like her when she's in those scenes with them. And I don't know why. Like, just everything that I can't relate to her at all.
Yeah.
She just doesn't seem like a nice girl. And I don't know if that's fair for me to say because it's reality TV and there's editing. Maybe we'll see more of her softer side next season if she's in it. I haven't seen any sides. I just see one side, and the one side is I'm a bitch. Am I going too hard?
No, I agree with you. I think in most scenes she's just not very likable.
She's just not likable.
She's not likable.
Like Christine, at least like I want her in the show because it's like funny. Like she causes some like it's like oh you also have this necklace. Like that's like it's like at least it's like oh like I see why you're here. Why is she here?
Yeah.
Like I don't like listen.
That reminds me of the Japanese scene
What
with the
scene?
chef. Hey, you speak Japanese? Hi. I don't speak Japanese. See ya. The book's out. Like, what's the point of that? Why do you ask that?
Like Christine has some like she has her moments. She has her moments. Like she's kind of cute. Like she's cute here and there. Like she has her moments, right? But like Dorothy, like. Guys, like, I'm sorry if you guys really love her. Maybe she's a great person from whatever else you guys know her from. I don't know what she's famous for. We should have probably Googled her, but whatever. But
famous for being rich.
Right, her dad's a billionaire, but I'm sure she does something if she's famous.
Sure.
But I guess what I'm saying is everything that I'm saying right now, like I don't know any of these people outside of Bling Empire season 1 and now season 2. So everything that I'm saying is based on what I saw of her in season 2. And what I saw was mean. I think she said a few times, oh, like I felt kind of bad a little bit. You didn't look like you feel bad at all.
No.
Like it kind of looked like no, she did, right? She said that, right? And she didn't look sorry at all.
She's just saying to say it.
Yeah, she's just saying it to say it. And she's saying, oh, like, I felt bad a little bit. When he said, like, you know, when he's sitting in front of me, it kind of, like, humanizes him. Like,
okay.
Like, she got a lot of screen time.
Yeah,
she got a lot of screen time.
I don't get it.
Yeah, she got a lot of screen time.
Maybe it's a build-up to something. I don't know.
Build up to what?
I don't know what it is going to be.
I mean, honestly, Jamie has no storyline. She's a nice, like, you know, like...
Side character?
Side character.
She's definitely a side character, but I think they need her, right? Because I think she brings a perspective, kind of like Anna. Like, Anna's a little bit older. That's a perspective that she brings. And Jamie's younger.
Gen Z.
Jamie's at least, like... She doesn't annoy me.
I just felt like they didn't have enough content.
For who?
The season.
Oh, like you
and they just added a bunch of shit.
Oh, you think Dorothy was a filler?
Yeah.
Oh man, I hate the fillers. No wonder I don't like Dorothy.
She had really nothing to do with the story.
I don't know why she was there.
Kelly had nothing to do with the story this season.
She was quiet. Yeah.
Well,
until the end.
I think
that's not even her.
But no, but
it's related.
No, but it's different because Kelly played a big role for season 1.
Right.
You guys are new to reality TV. I'm not. I watch a lot of other stuff.
Rotate?
They gotta rotate not on purpose, but they rotate based on the things that are going on in their lives.
Okay.
So like maybe next season Kelly will play a front seat because
let me just tell you, fillers no good. The audience would rather wait for more content.
That's not true. Because as someone who I was invested in Kelly's storyline season 1, I wanted to see her season 2. Like now
I was talking about Dorothy, but
Dorothy, I don't know what the she's doing here. I was talking about Kelly, okay? I was talking about the point where you're like, oh, Kelly didn't really have a storyline this season.
Yeah, but at the same time, they didn't like focus on her.
Kelly did not have as much screen time.
Yeah, exactly.
As Dorothy.
But Dorothy just kept coming in.
She kept coming in. And I'm like, what are you doing? And like, it's like, you guys put garbage on the streets?
You know what she...
Has she never been to New York? There's garbage everywhere! I thought they did a very poor job of introducing Dorothy. I don't know why she's there. I'm not invested. I'm not looking forward to her doing anything next season. I don't get it. I don't get it. And like I guess they brought her in. Oh, she's kind of friends with Christine and Jamie, and she's got beef with Kane. But Kane was one of the most likable characters from season 1.
Maybe that's why that she was brought in for that beef drama thing.
Well, if they brought her up for that beef drama thing, one, they kind of set her up for failure because we are kind of inclined towards liking Kane from season 1 anyways, even though he was more annoying this season.
Yeah.
We know him longer than we know her. We didn't even get the story.
Yeah.
Like, she could have been completely in the right to not like Kane. And we don't know. Like, I still don't know what the beef was. What is an Instagram war?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
This is what I don't...
Boomer.
This is what I don't like about this season. It's like, they have all these
drama
things. They have all these drama things, but there is no clarification of anything. Like, there's no results.
It looks like a hot mess.
It's like there are no facts that are laid down.
The results and the facts.
There's no scenes of them searching for the truth.
Can we talk about Jessey and Cheri?
Oh, that's next.
Perfect, because that's what I was pissed about. What happened?
He just fell off after episode 3. I was like, hello? Hi. She was just there in some parties and goodbye.
What the happened there? Because like I'm a fan of Cheri.
She didn't want to deal with anything.
No, I get that, but if you don't want to deal with anything, you shouldn't have gone on a reality TV show. Like, what is a reality TV show? It's a show about your life. Yeah. Like, you have to be prepared for everything to come out.
The dirt will come up.
Yeah, and like the dirt is what's gonna make you money. Reality TV is honestly very against Asian culture, right? So if you're really that traditional, if you're really about saving face, like, y'all should not be putting your face out there. Like me, like, I don't give a shit, right? Like, I got nothing to lose. Like, hi, mom.
Stupid.
But like, I guess what I'm saying is like, oh, she's got a reputation. She's got money. She's got people's opinions weighing on her minds, right? Like, so like, what are you doing signing up for reality TV if you have these kind of skeletons in your closets that you're not willing to share with the world, right? And also, like, I'm Asian American, right? So this might be the American in me speaking. Blended families, mixed families, what's the big deal? Like, everybody's got like a half whatever step something these days, right? Asian culture, yes, that's a really big deal that you're a homewrecker. If it's true. The thing is, I really wish they stayed on, said their piece, and like explained everything. Because the way it left off, it just kind of was like, Crystal was the victim of it all. Like, I don't know Crystal, but it sounds like she's a victim. But like, maybe she was abusive. Maybe she like, I don't know. Like, maybe she was crazy. I don't know. But like, I guess what I'm saying is like, the way they just left it confirmed that Crystal was 100%, 150% the party that was wronged in this. They were married. They were happily married. They had 2 kids. Cheri came along, dated Jessey's friend, and then just leveled up, wrecked a family, and now she's like expecting to be married. Like, Cheri, you look desperate. Like, you look desperate, girl. Anything you say would have been better than just leaving with nothing.
Yeah.
Because you could say like, yeah, we f***ed up. We own up to it. Like, we made a mistake. We hurt a bunch of people, but like, we fell in love, and now we have these 2 beautiful kids. Like, we're sorry, whatever. That's not very Asian culture of you, but guess what? It's already out there. At least get some sympathy.
I guess Jessey and Cheri are just propagating their personality. They just like to avoid the problem on hand or something, and
I just don't think they should have ever signed up
Sweep it under
for
the
the show. They
Yeah.
should have never signed up for the show.
Well, they did.
If you're not willing to share your whole life, I don't think you should do reality TV. No, that's not fair. There are things that you can set boundaries around, but Cherie's entire storyline was around getting married to Jesse. So,
You know, in this scenario, Jamie also leaked to Kane
that's a good point.
Wait. To what?
about the whole crystal situation.
That's a good
Oh,
point.
from
Leah.
Leah.
Well, Leah was actually...
Leah thought
I didn't think Leah was
wrong.
malicious at all.
Leah was like, oh, I thought you knew.
Leah was like a very sweet girl. And,
Right.
and again, new random rich girl, but I understood her purpose of being there. It was to
Right.
bring that piece of information.
Exactly.
Dorothy?
Okay.
Like she just popped out of
We're
a
past
lot.
Hey, I know,
We're
we
past
know,
Dorothy.
we know.
I just think
We're
she's
on the
so
same page with
mean.
that. The other part is Leah did explain more. Should she have explained more to Kane and?
I feel like once it's been
Out of the
spread
bag,
out,
yeah.
like
Okay,
she had to.
might as well.
Right,
okay.
right.
Clarify.
I just think it's something they should have sorted out with Cherie instead of spreading it around.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but then what would the show be about?
Oh my god.
I also think that where they're coming from, it makes sense to me because what if she doesn't know? Then I'd approach it very differently. Because
Delicately.
yeah, very delicately because homegirl's trying to get married to him and he might already be cuffed. You might be the other woman and you already popped out 2 kids. I would go fucking crazy.
Next one is Kelly's relationship arc.
What the was that asshole thing?
Jesus.
Like, what was that?
What was her relationship arc? There was no relationship arc.
It's her
She's getting over
Yeah.
Oh.
Drew.
Just whatever. So I didn't really get it. All I saw was like sun tanning their assholes.
Yeah.
Like,
I liked Kelly a lot more this season than last season.
because she wasn't involved
Right.
in anything.
No, she was a supportive friend. Just because they're not up in your face doesn't mean you don't like see what they contribute. She was very supportive of Kane and Kevin, whatever. She was very supportive of Kim too, with Kim and Kevin. Like she was a support character this season. But like I liked her a lot more because I kind of got to see like her good qualities. Last season, her good qualities were all overshadowed by the crazy. This season, I thought she's a very nice girl. Like she's like the opposite of Dorothy. I thought she's like very down to earth, very relatable. Like she's a nice girl.
And she grew, right? What with her session with the therapist, she understands
Right.
like where she is, and
Right.
she understands that Drew was the problem,
Right.
not her,
Right.
and that she has a lot to do to grow herself and recover.
Yeah.
And,
It seems like the dog is gone. So.
yeah. So
Oh, yeah,
that
seems like the dog is gone.
that was the biggest issue there.
I guess I'm biased from season 1, but I didn't like Kelly.
Right. No.
And like I just carried it to this season. I was just like
I did not like Kelly last season either. But again, I think that's why it was a pleasant surprise this season to see her in a different capacity, basically.
I
I
see.
mean, relatively speaking, is she one of the bad characters, the worst characters?
Last season, yeah. Last season, I did not like
but
her.
at the end of second season,
At the end of the second season, I just didn't care for her.
right? She was just neutral. Right?
Actually, no. At the end of the second season, I was a little protective of her. When Drew showed up, I was like, what the is this bastard doing again? Like, she's like, the girl's doing fine without you. Like, let her move on. Like, I was a little protective. Like,
Oh.
next season, like, I'm scared.
No, for
I'm
me, I
scared.
don't care. It's like, oh, it seems like they're coming back again. It's like,
Round 2.
So what do you think about the whatever sexual therapy session?
It was really out there. I'd rather do that than have somebody massage my mouth.
Okay.
Honestly, I can't say I try it because we're in New York and there's nowhere for me like to
Tan my asshole.
to tan my ass off. But I mean, like,
Central Park.
It's like, hey, I'm tanning my asshole. Here. It's like, don't block the shade.
Don't block the sun.
Oh, don't block the sun.
my asshole is tanning unevenly.
So stupid.
Okay, whatever.
So that woman's asshole is black.
Yeah, that
She must have multiple clients.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good point.
And she's doing it with her.
Yeah.
Wait, I wonder
Every session.
how much does she get paid?
A lot.
That's what I want to know.
Bet you a lot.
Oh man, Drew coming back next season. I'm scared.
Yeah, who knows what he wants.
Maybe he's reformed. I'm committed.
Let's do a 360.
360.
You're my ball. or something.
Yeah.
I want to break up with you. I'm committed.
Good stuff, man.
As much as we hate him, he's
good TV.
He was a laugh.
No. As much as I did not like him for Kelly, he's good reality TV.
These outbursts, man.
Yeah. Okay, next. Jamie's relationship arc.
Oh, Lord and
Lord. The Dorothy setting it up and
who's that guy?
that date.
Was it Adam?
Huh? It's not Adam.
Is his name not Adam?
I thought it
hell's
was
his name?
M. No.
His name's not Adam.
No. Oh yeah, it's Adam.
Oh, it is Adam? What the hell?
Wow.
It
Good.
did not seem like an Adam.
The date with Adam. Oh my God. Can we talk about that for a second?
So bad.
It was so bad. I was just like...
She asked the question and then kept talking.
Yeah.
It's like, how is he supposed to respond?
And it wasn't even before he spoke one word and then she started speaking.
He's like, and she's like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, no, he tried. Like, he did try to get in there.
No, he tried.
Yeah, and then I saw him give up.
Yeah,
like, I physically saw his face.
No, he was like really into it at first, and then he started like...
What's the point?
Fidgeting.
The appointment with a friend. Who says that? Nobody makes an appointment with a friend after a date.
He's trying to book it.
Yeah.
Well, it was bright out when they initiated the date, and then by the time he left, it was getting dark.
It was a 4-hour session.
4 hours.
I think she said something like, yeah, he wasn't the one. And I'm just like, how do you know he's not the one? You didn't learn anything about him.
He was awkward.
He was awkward.
Yeah. He was trying to speak the whole time. She's usually not that talkative.
I guess she's just nervous or something.
She could be a nervous talker.
Yeah.
Just like trying to fill up the space.
Yeah, I mean, I do that sometimes.
So before we get to ratings, any overall impressions of the show?
I liked season 1 better than season 2.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It was much simpler.
At least season 1, there were some storylines where they had a beginning, middle, and an end. This one is just like, there's not a lot of endings, you know?
One thing I liked about season 1 was that I think it really introduced a lot of things about Asian culture. Season 2, I think there was less of a focus on that.
For sure.
I don't think I mind it because, again, it's Asian American culture. At the end of the day, we're a blended culture, right?
Yeah.
But I just don't know why it just seems so chaotic this time. It was really frustrating.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of feel-good moments.
Yeah.
Give me something positive that happened. The only thing I can think of, the best feel-good moment I had from the season was Mimi and Dawn, the blinged toilet.
Oh yeah, that was it.
That was it.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
That was funny.
That was funny. And I liked them. Like, I liked them a lot.
Oh, Dorothy moved to New York.
What the? That's terrible news. She's closer to us. What does that mean? Wait, was that supposed to be a feel-good moment? I think that was our feel-good moment. Because she was just like, oh, I'm 30-something. I gotta look for a guy. Like, in LA, there's not enough guys. Let me start in a new pond. This was her fresh start. Oh, gonna have a bigger role next season.
It's a fresh start.
I completely missed that. Oh, my head.
Yeah, that's because you were just like, Dorothy's on screen, I'm not looking.
The realtor was so over her.
Oh, yeah.
So rolling his eyes.
Oh
It's like, what are you saying?
He was so over
She
it.
was like, wait, you gotta take the trash out in New York? And he's like,
say that again, you idiot.
And it was like the whole thing with the terrace or whatever. It's like, can't someone just fall over and die? And
Have you ever been to a multi-story building? He's like,
are you dumb? Do you fall off the balcony often?
It's pissing me off.
Just live in a damn jail cell.
The dumbest questions.
Wait, I think you're right.
Yeah?
I think that was supposed to be...
Okay, so you'll
A
see more.
feel-good moment,
It didn't
fresh
feel
start.
good.
Yeah, because you don't like her.
But all 3 of us didn't like her, it sounds like, right?
I didn't feel anything from that.
I didn't
but-
feel shit. If anything, I felt like great. Now I can't shop around Soho no more.
Oh no, there was a feel-good moment
Which
with
one?
Kevin and Kim, the date. That was nice.
Yeah, but then it turned
then
out
it
to be a
got
letdown.
destroyed.
It got destroyed, but at the time,
Yeah,
it was
at the time
in
it
its
felt
own
good.
bubble. It was fine.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
The
sure.
ostrich farm, the little hotel.
yeah, but
thing.
then they literally blew up.
Yeah, it blew up. Okay.
It wasn't good.
So dumb.
Like, that's something that didn't sit well with me either, because I would have liked for Kim to maybe apologize.
Right.
Maybe apologize and be like, hey, like, I up, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, that's totally fine. Let's move on as friends. Give me some closure, right?
Right.
But no, she just gaslighted him, stormed off,
And that's
and
it.
they just act like nothing ever happened.
And same thing with Kevin and Kane. Like, although they had that moment before the break room,
Right.
still was not that good.
There was no feel-good moments.
No.
Season 2, that's really it.
Well, Kevin did mention that between Kim and Kane, I think he had a dialogue about them. It wasn't the same ever or something like that. Do you remember?
Yeah, and I think what it comes down to is like we're invested in these people and we're invested in their relationships, and I think the relationships felt a little more fake this time to me.
Right.
Like not as strong.
Yeah.
Last season, something that really sold the show was Kane and Kevin's friendship, the bromance. Like really sold season 1.
Yeah, they really got along.
Right. Like they really liked each other. They really cared about each other. They were real friends.
And they hung out.
Right. Oh, you know what I hate to say was kind of a feel-good moment for me?
What?
Christine, again. There's like another moment for her that I thought like, wow, like this is really relatable.
What?
I think it was like on the flight. Like, don't get me wrong, she's still annoying, right?
Mm-hmm.
But on the flight back home from the Father's Day trip, whatever, she said she and her husband are gonna try for another baby.
Yeah.
Because going through her mom's death, like she doesn't want baby G to go through something like that alone.
Yeah.
I was like, shit, maybe she's a little considerate. And then when we saw her troubles again with the fertility, it's like, oh, like you know, like they have a lot of money, but does that guarantee that you're gonna have a second baby? No. It's like, oh, money doesn't guarantee everything. I was like, shit, that makes her a little more human to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I think she did pretty good season 2, given the fact that I really didn't like her season 1.
Yeah.
There's also Anna and Jamie, that mother and daughter.
Their friendship is really cute.
Yeah, they have a...
They have a really cute friendship, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like the scene where they dressed up as like the mannequins and pretended. That was fun.
Yeah. I don't know. It just seemed chaotic,
Yeah.
honestly. Like,
I feel like every single party that they had, there was drama.
Hey,
and
let me
like,
talk to you on the side. It's like
Yeah.
basically shouting.
Yeah. No. But like last season, the party dramas were like petty and like funny almost. It's like,
yeah.
this is my necklace. And like,
Yeah.
oh wait, I came at 9, but everybody's leaving. Like it's like that kind of
And the
stuff.
seating.
Right. And it's like that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
right? This time it's like I'm breaking glasses because I slept with someone. I'm like, whoa, like when did we get so serious?
Well, what did you give season 1? I don't remember what I gave season 1. Jay, why don't you go first? What's your overall rating?
I would rate this a 6 out of 10.
That's higher than what I was gonna say.
That's higher than what I was gonna
6 out of 10 because it did make me feel something.
I was just pissed the whole time.
Yeah, that's one. I did laugh at some moments. There were some funny moments.
Yeah, Mimi and Dawn.
I saw some glam, but I'm still not satisfied with it. It was too little of too much drama, not enough of the money, the bling
Yep.
part.
They didn't take any of our company.
Yeah, I saw a lot of big diamonds. That was nice.
Nobody from the production team saw our season 1 review.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw a lot of diamonds. I still don't know how much they're worth. I bet they're worth a lot.
We literally don't know what we're looking at.
Yeah, the bedazzled toilet, no clue. Could be millions. It could be 100,000. I don't know what it is. I think the pacing was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they could have organized the show in a lot better way. Cut out a lot of useless things. The 6th part is I think it's a reality TV. It made me feel a certain way, and it made me laugh, I guess, or smile.
I give it a 5.
Oh my god.
I was gonna give it a 5 as well.
The only reason why I give it a 5 is because I think there are a lot of attractive people. So I'm shallow like that. I'll watch for Kim. Like, I think she's crazy. I think she's kind of selfish. I think she's a little rude, a little disrespectful, but she's hot and my eyes like her. Same with Kevin. Like the cast, like attractive cast.
But why was it so low for you?
It just looked like somebody took a bunch of shit and just randomly threw it at a wall. I didn't understand what was going on. Like, I really didn't understand what was going on this time. There's always things missing, right? Because there's only so much time in an episode, right? I get that. But I think the editing could have been better. Like, the Kane and the Dorothy arc, I still don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
And the Kane having problems with his family, like I don't know what that's about either.
It's like, why bring up shit?
Why even bring it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you're not gonna give me context. There was no beginning, no middle, no end to a lot of the storylines.
Yeah.
And I, as someone who is like I'm like a rainbows coming out of unicorns ass type of girl, right? I got no feel good moments. I got no endorphins. I wasn't cheering for nobody. Like everybody sucked this season.
Yeah.
Like I was rooting for Kevin, but then it didn't work out. And then I was rooting for Kim, and then she turned out to be like very rude. And then there was just nothing. I want to see season 2. I want to see more.
Season 3. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, season 3. I want to see more Mimi and Dawn because they were the light of this season.
Comic relief.
I would like to see more of them because I think Mimi.
Comedic relief.
Comedic relief. Yeah, I think Mimi is. I think she seems sweet, but she's Viet. And I'm sure she's got a little sassiness to her that we haven't seen yet. So I want to see some of that.
She's already shown some of it.
A little bit, right? But like it's like cute. And Don, her husband, I think he's friggin' adorable. Like I think he's just so cute. Like he just really doesn't give a f***. So the two of them and the lie detector guy, like yo, find some way to bring him back because no.
He's not even Asian.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Like he literally, those 3 people made this season for me.
What went right then in this show?
I told you the lie detector guy, Mimi and Dawn.
That's your 5 out of the 10 that went right. Those things.
And everybody's attractive.
Oh, okay. So that's it.
Oh, and the Chinese rap music. I'm feeling that. The cutscenes, the Chinese rap music.
I think it was the same song.
I don't care. I'll be Shazamming it.
All right. Okay. All right. I also give it 5 out of 10. I don't watch a lot of reality TV, but from what I sense from reality TV is it's supposed to be binge worthy.
Yeah, this was not. We were struggling.
I'm not sure if I was just sleepy.
No.
But I was struggling. To like. Do I really care about watching the next episode? Like for me, I didn't really care.
Yeah, he wanted to sleep. And like for me, like I do watch reality TV and I always binge. This was not one of those.
It's not binge worthy. It's like they didn't really, like Jay said, the pacing was bad. They didn't set up the storylines very well. And it's just like, why am I engaged?
Yeah.
Like I'm not.
We watched everything in one go. We also watched season 1, everything in one go. And season one,
I wanted to watch the next
it's like, ooh, what happens next? Like, ooh, this is juicy. This time it's just like, I want to go to sleep. Like, but Alice won't let me go to sleep because she says she got to do this YouTube video.
Yeah, it wasn't as compelling.
That's a really good point.
Yes,
that's a really good point.
All right.
There were some good cliffhangers, like the last episode.
Yeah, right.
But
that made me want to press next. Where's the next episode?
Yeah,
but like,
that made me want to. But that's the season finale.
Exactly.
No, but like I'm fresh off of Selling Sunset season 5,
right.
and now I'm the Kardashians' new show. Like I'm watching that, and there's no comparison. This one is not good.
Yeah.
I will check out season 3. I really want to like the show because like I think we want to support.
Yeah.
Asian American representation. It was just not good.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Like I really wanted to like it. I was like, maybe I'll get better.
All right. Closing thoughts.
Do better.
I'm still going to watch season 3.
I'm still gonna watch season 3.
I'm still going to support it.
No. But
it needs to be better.
No, but if season 3 is worse than season 2,
right. Then I'm done.
I might be out.
Yeah.
I need to understand Drew. And
yeah,
so we will definitely tune in for season 3 just to find out what the he's doing at Anna's house.
Who else are you excited for the next season about? Anyone?
That's the thing. I don't care. I'm not.
Yeah.
I still root for Kevin.
Yes.
Kelly, I really do root for Kelly, even though Drew's coming back. I hope she stays strong. Mm-hmm. Maybe Kelly and Kevin could give it another go. That's what I say. Maybe okay, listen. He's not about it. Maybe Kelly and Kevin can give it another go. That's what I'm saying.
That's it.